Hi there, Gus. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Gus. I'm Microsoft MVP since 2012, solution architect with 0 to 10, out of here of Atlanta, Georgia.
Excellent. Tell us a bit about 0 to 10.
0 to 10 is a Microsoft Gold partner in Dynamics CRM. We focus on the CRM online space more than anything. We also do CRM on-premise projects, but it's mainly the deployment of Dynamics CRM online. 95% of our projects are all online.
Excellent. So, what's the value of coming to Convergence as a partner?
I think the biggest thing for me to come to Convergence as a partner is just learning from other partners and from other experts out there. Microsoft MVPs are a great source of information for just learning about the industry and learning new things, and obviously always is good as a partner to stay on top of things, and this is the conference that Microsoft uses to announce improvements and new things coming out for Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and I believe partners will learn before other companies have the upper hand.
Excellent. And do you see any direct benefit to your organization with you coming to Convergence?
Absolutely. I think that it allows us to be more agile and move faster with new functionality, and also on the current projects that we're working on, it lets us see what's coming up in the future, so we don't introduce anything new that might be dropped down later on.
Excellent. So tell me a bit about the projects you work on. When it comes to user adoption, what do you see as the biggest hurdle to user adoption in the projects you've worked on?
I think the biggest hurdle to user adoption, in my opinion, are just environments that are overdone. For some reason, there are a lot of companies and consultants who believe that the more complex the solution, the better. They're out to kind of win the Nobel Prize of CRMing, and they just develop this super complex solution that just is not really in alignment with users. Users want something that works, that is simple, and having something that is super complex and overdone actually kills user adoption.
Yeah, good. So what's your favorite thing about Dynamics? You can only pick one.
My favorite thing about Dynamics, I think the integration with other Microsoft systems is my favorite. I think that's what sets it apart and above all the other CRM systems, is the fact that you don't have to learn to use a lot of new tools, because it all works integrated with Outlook and the tools that we use every day, and that's by far my favorite feature.
What advice would you give to somebody that wanted to become an MVP?
I think the most important thing, and I always like to talk about this for people who want to become MVPs, is just to pick a vehicle that they like, whatever they are the best at, and just kind of become the best on that area. If you like answering questions online on forums and different communities, just pick your favorite one and just be the person, be the person, the number one resource for that community. I always say that it's always better to have 200 answered questions in one forum than having 1 in 200 websites, because people notice when you're consistent and when you have a lot of activity in one place. So that's number one. If you want to be a blogger, just have the best blog. If you want to answer questions, just do that. If you want to create videos in YouTube and tutorials for other people, just have the best videos or the most videos. Just try to stand out. That's the most important thing to become an MVP.
So what do you see the future as a CRM professional for you? Let's say 5 years ahead, what would that look like?
Well, it's hard to tell. I always see myself more as developing relationships with customers, and right now I'm a solution architect, but I hope I can grow into a more into a role that is more connected with users, making sure that I can help people get the most out of CRM, and who knows, maybe a business owner in 5 years.
Yeah, fantastic. So Gus, is there anything else you'd like to say about Convergence, being an MVP, working with the Dynamics product? Any last words?
Well, I think being an MVP is awesome, and one thing that I like, the one thing that I like the most about being an MVP is just having a close relationship with other MVPs. We're like a really big family, and I don't know if the other products within Microsoft are as close as we are, but we're definitely a really close bunch, and we help each other, and definitely hope that you can join the family one day.
Awesome. Cheers.